Thank you so much. Here is the report. And I think I share with you so that we can take. So, and I think you say something.
On behalf of FCDO colleagues and partners here.
6 election cases of violence in 2023. One of the recommendations is that before the recommendation, we discovered that this has been increasing because in the past people have not been punished for their acts, and the recommendation is saying now that the people, the perpetrators, the electoral offenders, need to be punished. And we are also recommending beyond the rhetorics of being punished, we want to see a special court in place, just like we have in addition to the Election Offense Commission, that will make the process faster and that we that will be able to get evidence and able to prosecute. Because as it is now, INEC is thoroughly overwhelmed. They can't do this effectively. And so what we need to do is get that commission in place and at the same time have an electoral court that will make it faster. This is one of the recommendation. The second recommendation we said is that the political parties need to do more in terms of voter education because they are the one who needs the votes. So they need to go out there and they also have the structure up to the ward level. So they need to go out there and do more in terms of voter education and not just leave that to development partner and civil society, but they are the one that are asking for votes, so they need to really need to go there because looking at the number of invalid votes, that is they are just close to 1 million, and that is not really good for our election. So they need to do more in that area.
So are you in any way saying that the peace accord that was signed by the political parties is not effective enough?
Well, with the data we have on ground, why we want to say that probably with the data we have on ground, why we want to say probably it will have been more than that. But with what we have presently, we didn't see any significant change in terms of deterrence. Because like we said, 36 hours after the signing of the peace accord, we have a lot of cases of violence in the southeast, in Kano, killing of the people. And like I said, between the first peace accord signing in September 29, 2022 and January 2023, the cases of electoral violence increased by 102. So what it means is that that's the peace accord are being signed at the top, but it is at the local government that most of this violence are taking place. So at the local government level, at the state level. So we didn't see that effectiveness. So whether the whole process needs to be reworked, and when you even call it a peace accord, probably we are even saying, look, election is a war, but election is not a war. So we need to rethink and review the whole process.
So do you believe that the peace accord will be taken down to the local government?
Well, I think like one of the facilitators said today, we don't even need a peace accord. We need a compliance accord and a compliance agreement. So for instance now, the peace accord is that, look, we are not going to fight, we are not going to do this, but in terms of compliance, in terms of voter intimidation, in terms of compliance with the Electoral Act, that is the key. And that is one thing we need to begin to look into. And again, beyond the candidates signing peace accord, we want to see more party relationship. So we need to take it down, like you said, to the grassroots, but it has to go beyond the candidate. For instance, the presidential election, the candidates sign and the national chairman sign at the top. But at the state level, where the president is not in, so what happened to the state structure of the party in those places? Don't forget, like it is in Nigeria now, the election is territorial. So they want to win their state for and deliver, let me use the word, deliver the state for the man. So how do you control that at that particular level? So we need to decentralize it and take it down.